Today we are going to complete another poetry book, and today's song is super cute. It's called Friendly Snowman, and you sing it to the tune of I'm a Little Teapot, and it goes like this. I'm a friendly snowman, big and fat. Here is my tummy, here is my hat. I'm a happy fellow, here's my nose. I'm all snow from my head to my toes. That's how it goes. And if you want to learn that song along with us and practice singing it, that would be great. But then we are also going to do some work with this Friendly Snowman song. And the first thing that we always do is we circle our letter or our sound of the week. And this week we learned the E letter, the letter E, and that it says E, but it also says eh. So we're going to find all of the E's that say eh in this story or in the song. My friends are going to help me here in the classroom, and you can help me from home. Here we go.
Stop.
There's the first E. I'm circling in red today.
Stop.
There's the next one.
Stop.
Perfect.
Stop.
That was a quick one.
Stop.
There's two.
That's me. Stop.
Fantastic.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Remember, when you are looking for a letter in a passage or in a song like this where there's a text, I love to see kids who are using their tracking finger, who start at the top and then they track all the way across, and then they pick it up, and then they go to the next line and track all the way across, pick it up, next line, all the way across, pick it up, and then they keep going over and over and over until they get to the very last line. It makes it much easier if you're looking for all the E's to not miss one. So that's what I would suggest for you to do. Let's count and see how many E's we have. I'm going to start at the top. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Today you will find 12 E's and circle them with your red crayon. Then, over here, we get to draw a snowman. And this is really fun for me because we're going to do our snowman a little bit differently. Okay, I'm gonna grab something really quick. Hold that thought.
You're still on recording?
Hold on just a second. Okay, thanks for your patience with me. I am looking for cotton balls, and I know that I have some somewhere, but I don't know quite where they are. So today I'm just going to draw first, and then later I will go back in and put those cotton balls on my page because that makes it look kind of fluffy and will make it look a little bit 3D, which is super cool on your paper. So we're going to start by, we're just going to use a black. You might also use a brown if you want to, or a gray, to draw the outline of where you're going to put your cotton balls so that you can make your snowman. And it looks kind of like this. I'm going to start with the middle snowball first so that I kind of know where I want to put it and how big it needs to be. What shape did I draw?
A circle.
A circle. It's kind of circle-ish. I could have made it more round and more like a circle, but that's kind of circle-ish. Then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to make a bigger one. He's got a nice big round bottom circle. And then a smaller one for the top. Now remember, later we are going to go back with our cotton balls and we're going to fill in those spots with cotton so that it looks more like a snowman, okay? Now we're going to add some details. Here we go. Remember, your work will not look exactly like mine. It will just look ish. So don't worry if it looks different than mine. That is totally okay. So there's some buttons. I'm going to use black buttons. I'm also going to use black dots for coal or rocks for the mouth. I'm going to use a couple for the eyes as well. And then we're going to do some arms with my brown, kind of like this, like sticks, sort of. So they don't have to look exactly the same. You can make them look however you want to, just so that they kind of look like sticks. And then we need a carrot nose, that's for sure. Remember, you're going to have cotton on yours first, and so what you're going to have to use to draw these pieces onto your snowman is a marker. If you use a marker on top of that cotton, it will show up a lot better. You can do the arms with crayon if you want to first. That would be fine, but remember that your cotton will be over the tummy and on the bottom of the snowman and even on the face, so you're going to have to use a marker to do the dots and the mouth and the triangle nose and the eyes. Okay, those things will all need to be done with marker. I will fix mine later. Then we want to add some more fun details, and I love putting a top hat on my snowman. So he kind of looks like Frosty the Snowman. And a top hat's really easy because all you have to do is draw a rectangle base like this, like a skinny rectangle, and then a square on the top. So if you know how to draw a rectangle and a square, then you are good to go. And mine's a little bit lopsided, so I'm going to add a little bit more length to my rectangle on this side so that it looks like it's centered. Sometimes I have to fix it up a little bit so that it makes it look a little bit neater, and that's okay. My top hat's looking a little more rectangle-ish than it is looking square-ish, but that's okay. Okay, I think it'd be fun to also kind of make it look like Frosty the Snowman's hat by putting a little flower on it. Have you ever seen how on Frosty the Snowman he has like a little daisy on the top of his hat? And I think it's red, I can't remember exactly, but we're going to make a red daisy right here on the side of his hat. And I did a yellow middle first. You can do the yellow middle last if you'd like. I think it's a little easier to start with the yellow. And then I did some petals around the outside. So now it has a little flower on his hat. That's pretty cute. Okay, snowman, check. Details, check. Maybe?
No.
Oh, what else could I add to my snowman? Oh, a scarf would be really cute. I think a scarf would be really cute. I'm going to make a scarf that is bulldog colors, like my shirt. And so we're going to have, I'm going to draw a rectangle first, that's kind of right by his neck, and then a circle, that's where the knot's going to be, and then two more rectangles that are actually kind of more like a quadrilateral, if you want to use the fancy term, because they're not exactly perfect rectangles. They do have 4 sides, but the sides are not the same on all. There's not 2 short sides that are the same length and 2 long sides that are the same length. So they're kind of like that. Then I'm going to add some details. I'm just going to do some stripes. If you would rather do polka dots or whatever, just color it all blue or color it all yellow or make it a different color, I'm good with that too. You do whatever you think is cool.
If you don't want to add a scarf, you don't have to.
Because this is your picture, so if you think it's cool to draw exactly like mine, great. If you don't, that's great too. I want you to make it the way you want to. But here's the reason I did the blue lines first, because then I can just go back in with my yellow and color in over the top. And then it's super cool because I didn't have to worry about staying in between those blue lines. If I just color over the top, it shows up really nice. Then I'm going to add some fringe because I think fringe looks kind of cool on a scarf. Okay. All right. You may also, if you would like to, add some mittens on your snowman. I'm not going to because I really think that his little hands are pretty cute. So I'm not going to add mittens on mine. But I am going to add some details around him because I want him to look like he's outside. So over here, I'm going to add a tree. And I'm just going to start at the bottom like this. And I'm just going to make a skinny curve that kind of goes like this. So it curved up to the middle and then up at the top right here. I'm going to add some branches. And remember, when we make branches, we just keep making Ys. You just keep making Ys. If you know how to make a Y, then you can make a tree. And I'm going to add some over here so it kind of looks like a winter tree. Oh, I would love to know, can someone remind me, when I'm making a tree, do I need to put leaves on a winter tree? Yes or no?
Yes. No.
Some are saying yes, some are saying no. Let's close our eyes for just a second and visualize what a tree looks like outside during the winter. Think about what it looks like in your mind. All right, open your eyes. Do I put leaves on this tree or no?
No.
No, we don't put any leaves because the leaves have fallen. Fall comes before winter, and during the fall, all the leaves fall off the tree. And so we do not need to put any leaves on our tree. We might put a little bit of snow if we wanted to, but snow is kind of hard to draw on white paper. Yeah, because it's white. If you draw your picture on a blue piece of paper, then you would be able to draw snow on your tree. But we're using white paper today. Okay, tree, check. Snowman, check. I'm going to also take my brown and I'm going to make just some curves because we're going to have some snow hills in the background. And he's kind of sitting on a snow hill. And so you can kind of do that if you want to as well. I won't fill it in because it's snow and I can't draw a white line. So we're just going to go with that.
You could do black.
You could do black if you'd like to instead of the brown. That would be fine. And I'm going to draw a sun, but the sun is far, far away. And so I'm going to put just a little yellow dot over here. And it's just going to be a yellow dot for the sun. All right, I cannot wait to see your pictures that you draw when you make your friendly snowman. I hope that you use some kind of a smiling face on your snowman to make him look friendly because we know that smiling faces are friendly faces. And have a great time with your art. We'll see you soon.